It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. Is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. His return starts at the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
What's up?
Allen taken right to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that 1st down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with the sack. Five wide.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Round 80! Out! Look out!
Allen on 3rd and short. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this 1st down. Blitz coming here. Allen. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. Offensive line fast. Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Going deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. It is taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
What's that?
3rd and long for him here. Pulled in by his back. Cook. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh my goodness, I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, it's a great start and a tough thing to do.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Nick's off the play action. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready, more Power Rangers. Also dangerous. Y'all talk our way.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Looking quickly here.
At the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Oh, my son!
Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete out to the right side. He gets it in. Touchdown Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this one is launched downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
The incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Man in motion, out of the slot. Play action now, Allen. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know, there's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here, they decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception.
Middle.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
On my set. Hey,
Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
on my set.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Nix trying to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bo Nix touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Goes to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Oh, the football's loose. And this one's recovered by the Broncos.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Broncos push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Allen on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave him some, but it's still 4th down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They'll go. Allen. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills.
Allen now on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Again, Allen to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Allen on the play action. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
First and 10 now from the 46. Hand off to the back. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Ready.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Danger, Kings. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They give it to him again. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with second and goal from the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Another carry for him. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
On first down, Allen. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Allen. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
To throw again, it's Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First and 10 from the 32.
Almost set. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Bills get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
From his own end zone, Allen connecting on the slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Allen on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in a hurry up here. Allen going to throw again. Drops it off to Cook. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down throw for Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Completed over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Pulled in by his back. Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about distraction and clawing his way.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Well, they are getting boat raced already. Got to try to spark something up here, so they're going to try the onside kick. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now you've added a little bit of momentum to that side.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Broncos 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch is made in close. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Nix is hit. He lost that football. And this is scooped up by the Bills. He's at midfield. 30. Hits the 20. And Buffalo will take this one back for the touchdown. The Bills chop some of the lead off before the half. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Allen looking to throw this. Has it at the 2. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Nix now on 1st and 10. Gets everything he has under this one. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Bills are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Here's a return from the 7. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Nix off the play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets him on a quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
You know he was lobbying for his chance to try that kick, and look at what he was able to do. That is a new record. The longest kick ever made on an NFL field. And it really took perfection, Kate, across the board. The snap, the hold, and he hit that ball perfectly to break the record.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is down at the 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. We've got an injury timeout here, and this is not good. That is Josh Allen, who is in some pain and being attended to. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Here's the backup. 1st throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Hey, tight. Middle.
Again, Allen to the air. Escapes the pocket. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
To throw again, it's Allen. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back-to-back carries here. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 44-yard line.
Bombers.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now to the running back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Ready.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Broncos with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Right up the gut. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Gets his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt the field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Trying the comeback route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
There's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Regular. 56.
Not from the pistol to Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, Allen loses it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Hey, what's up, though? I hit him. Just keep going. Can they both? I hit him. Can they both, bro?
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they pick him off again. And the Broncos have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, for pitchers, you know, hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Shoves him off. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Jump off, caught by his back. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Going power with a big tight end. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes, and they're wanting to run it right down their throat.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. He could do it! And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
5 wide. Look out!
Allen looking to throw this. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. Well, it kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks a knot.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Not a defensive stop here. It's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
We've set it downs from the 37. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos with a 13-point lead. We've set it downs from the 37. On 1st down, it's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Setting up the screen. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And their lead will remain at 13.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
First down from the 42.
Hey, Tuck.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
Hey, home.
Play action now with Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this 3rd and long.
19 Tigers. Ready.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinals. 79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On the move, headed right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. From the red zone on 1st. Drops it off to Cook. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them. And that should put the finishing touch on this victory. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Sideline, here's Nix. So it's a win.